Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about three items that I'm going to cut out of my life for the next 30 days so I can save money for the National. Stay tuned. Hello to all my sports card collectors, investors, all the collectibles friends. Thank you very much for joining me here on this Wednesday. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not feeling great. I've got some drainage. I've got a little bit of that summer cold thing going on where I'm just all stuffy and, not great. I don't feel bad. I can barely talk. I'm stuffed up, etc. So we're just trying to grind through that a little bit. But other than that, all is well. Shout out to one of my good hobby friends, Flipping Steve. His younger brother had a pretty serious medical event. And so thoughts, prayers go out to Steve. I hope that you're okay, buddy. We're all thinking about you. I have a lot of the same viewership on this channel that Steve has on his channel. If you haven't checked out his channel, please do so. It's great. And Steve is one of the most nice, most genuine guy in the hobby. He's just so nice, willing to give you the shirt off his back. The guy is just fantastic. So really thinking about you. Hope that everything gets better soon, my man. Okay, everybody, we've been talking about it. We are about 30 days out from the National. I just bought the VIP tickets today. I was kind of late on that. I actually booked the hotel back in March, was way ahead of that part. But the actual tickets, I was like, oh man, I just realized I have not gotten the tickets. And then actually I'm in a group chat with some other content creators and they were like, hey, I think they're kind of running low on these. And I was like, oh, I should probably get on that. So I did actually order the tickets for that. So we should be, I guess, in good shape. I don't know if I would have been able to get the single day tickets when I was there. I assume I probably could have, but who knows? I mean, I guess if 100,000 people show up or 1 million people show up or whatever, maybe they're like, hey, we're not letting more people in. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. It's my first time. So I'm excited for it. And I've been thinking about some different ways that I can save money leading up to that show because I want to I'm putting together some pre-planning videos for that show. And one of them obviously would be kind of how am I accumulating funds, to do this. And so we're going to hit with one of the more obvious ones first, but the hardest one is going to be the third one. So definitely stay tuned until the end of the video. So guys, I'm going to hit the most obvious thing first to save money leading up to the show. It's toothpaste. Obviously, man, I am willing to risk gingivitis for 30 days to be able to have some extra dough for the show. I mean, toothpaste can get expensive. And frankly, do I really need it? I mean, what's the harm? Can it really hurt the bad breath? Can the bad breath really hurt that much? Can it hurt anybody? My wife might have something to say about this, but so that's the first one, toothpaste. Let me know what you guys think on that. Or maybe if there's an alternative, maybe I'm overlooking something else that I could use instead of toothpaste. But that's my first one. Toothpaste is on the list. Number 2. Another pretty obvious one, I think that you guys probably already guessed it before we even get to it, hot showers. Hot showers. They don't have to be hot. Hot water costs money. I can barely talk. I'm sick. Hot water costs money, guys. That hot water heater out there in the garage, it costs money. And you know what? It's wear and tear on the hot water heater, having all these hot showers. Why am I so entitled that I should have a hot shower every day? I'm spoiled. I'm spoiled. So that's something that we are going to look to cut, hot showers. I'm getting too complacent, getting too entitled. I'm going to cut that electric bill. We're taking out hot showers. Last but not least, guys, I'm cutting out buying sports cards. It's going to be the hardest one, easily, buying sports cards. So as you know, if you watch my channel, I buy sports cards. I buy quite a bit. I've been on a little bit of a buying hiatus since I got back from the Dallas card show. I did spend some money there and just trying to be kind of mindful of it. I wanted to make sure I was well funded for the National, so I haven't been buying as much. I did pick up, here's one recent pickup, another one of kind of the up and coming NBA players, Jason Tatum, Opticalo PSA 10. This one got to a price point where it had come down some to where it was I felt to be a pretty good price point. He's one of the 8 or 9, 10 NBA players outside of, LeBron James, which I'm not a big LeBron collector, but kind of those up and coming players. And with Boston being out of the playoffs, I was looking for, and I've talked about this a while back, I've been looking for kind of some Jason Tatum stuff. I really like him. So I bought that PSA 10, and then I also got the same card in a BGS 9.5 with some really nice subgrades. So, and that one is still on the way. Outside of those two cards, little things here and there, but nothing crazy at all. But I'm going to go on a buying hiatus, 30 days without buying any more cards. And actually 30 days will be the longest that I've gone without buying a card in the last 18 months. Definitely in the last 18 months. So it's going to be difficult to do, but I'm also thinking about the rewards of being disciplined, saving that money. And I'm also going to make a video that talks about where I'm planning to spend my money at the National. Because I also, look, these are helpful too. As I always say, viewership, I learn a ton from viewership here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out my game plan. You guys either say like yay or nay, pick it apart, say I would do this differently, that differently. I don't mind that at all. I like hearing from you all because I want to hear kind of some different strategies, different takes, especially from people that have been to this show before. This is my first time, so I'm going to try to do my best to be disciplined and really stay focused while at the show and not. I feel like it's going to be like Toys R Us, in my childhood when I walked in, it was just like, I want everything. I feel like that's how it's going to go. But I'm going to try my best to be narrowly focused and we will go from there. Guys, we always end the video on a positive note. That is our shtick. That's what we do. That's kind of our motto here. Plenty of negative news out in the world. I think that you all know that. And so for this channel, I really try to bring a little bit of sunshine in the morning to get your day started. So I think that the one thing too I wanted to touch on today is not to be so hard on yourself all the time. Sometimes we just get we're so zeroed in on, making maybe others happy around us, and that can really kind of distort a lot of stuff when, it's really liberating when you just don't care what others think or, you're not trying to meet other people's standards. When you are just doing it for you, for your little family, whatever, and you're not concerned about what, all the neighbors think and the family, the friends, the blah, 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 the whatever, it's really freeing and it allows you to really enjoy things more, in my opinion. So do things for you. I talked yesterday about finding happiness, and that is such, people are like, just find happiness. It's actually pretty difficult sometimes, especially when, your life is taking care of others or, you have a lot of distractions. It's difficult to make time for yourself. And that's a really critical thing. Figure out how to make time for yourself so that you can have your own personal happiness. I believe that we're all responsible for our own happiness. When we're counting on other people to make us happy or they're counting on us to make them happy, it's kind of a losing proposition because you can't ever be that. You can't always make somebody happy and vice versa. We have to create our own happiness. We have to find our own happiness and make the most out of life. One shot, guys, one life. Make the most of it. Make every single day count, every single second. Keep perspective. Perspective is absolutely everything. Somebody's always got it better than you, and someone's always got it. There's other people that have it way worse than you, and that's the way the world turns. It'll never change. So there's no point in being jealous, envious, or being arrogant and cocky, because frankly, you're just somewhere in the middle of the pack. Regardless, that's just the reality. So guys, have an amazing Wednesday. I hope it's a great rest of the week for you. Make time for yourself, stay healthy, stay awesome, and I'll talk to you later.